that will approach the Gulf of California and the west coast of Mexico a short time from now.
I think I'm in orbit in this. Nope. Yes, I am.
As mentioned earlier, once Cygnus is grappled by Swanson, and we have a tight grasp and a firm hold on the spacecraft, Swanson will hand off robotic operations to Melanie Miller, the robotics officer here in Mission Control, who you see on the far right of your screen. Miller, a veteran robotics officer, will be sending commands from her console here in Mission Control to maneuver Cygnus into the installation position with its common berthing mechanism, which is the so-called passive common berthing mechanism, eventually aligned precisely with a companion active common berthing mechanism that resides on the Earth-facing port of the Harmony module of the International Space Station.
Yes, can you tell me what is the difference between
the
active CDM and a
ready
passive CDM?
position, or the ready to latch position, as the acronym stands for. Then Reed Wiseman, aboard the International Space Station, operating from a laptop computer, will be sending commands to bolt Cygnus into place as he sends commands to 4 gangs of 4 bolts apiece, 16 bolts in all, that will firmly mate the Cygnus cargo craft to Harmony. Later in the day, Swanson is scheduled to outfit the small passageway or vestibule between the hatchway to Cygnus and the Harmony module itself with jumper cables and other equipment. He will dismantle what is known as a centerline berthing camera system and the centerline berthing common berthing mechanism control boxes that are outfitted around the circumference of the hatchway to the Cygnus spacecraft. Those common berthing mechanism controller boxes are the boxes that control the bolting commanding to the Cygnus as it is moved into the installation position.
What do you mean, like a big blue
All of that
box?
work is
Yeah,
preparatory
you can bring them
to the
down.
opening
Those
of the
are
hatch
just
to Cygnus,
those
which
are
at the
mixed up with
moment
the
is
old box.
scheduled
Yeah,
for
bring that
Thursday
down as
morning,
well.
but we'll
I'll
see
get up
how
a
the
picture of the
timeline
ISS.
develops throughout the course of the day. The crews have typically run ahead of schedule, and if they are in the mood and eager enough, and with the approval of the flight control team in Houston, could elect to open the hatch to Cygnus by the end of the day today instead of waiting until tomorrow morning. We'll have to just wait and see how the day develops.
ISS images. Okay, let's say that down this little stuff here. And here we go, images, International Space. Yeah, because we're going to make it out of Lego. So yeah, the silence is the Cygnus approach is holy. Oh no, not. I didn't mean that one. I didn't mean that one. I just thought you meant the small box. Yeah, I thought you just meant the smaller. Don't worry, we'll bring it up later. Just bring those over here because I've got to take care of the video as well.
Station and 2 for Block Bravo.
ISS images.
Go ahead.
Okay,
All centered up in camera views.
Here we go,
3
images.
and 9er.
Copy all, Alex. Thanks.
Cygnus's
I know,
orientation
but
as it moves
I
up
had
the
to take
approach
those apart, you
corridor
know.
to the grapple
Because
point
like, they were just taking up
is
space. And
precisely aligned
bring
according
those over here
to the
because
visiting vehicle
the small
officer here in
boxes, I
Mission
mean.
Control, and all of its navigation systems are operating normally.
We're not
We're
using those,
inside
don't worry.
36
Just
minutes
bring those
until
over.
the expected capture
Right,
time
I've got,
of
first of all,
5:39 a.m. Central
wait.
Time, 6:39 a.m. Eastern Time.
I've just gotta get some images of desire in the module. Okay, I'll show you the first module where you'll have to build it. It's going to be teamwork. ISS Zarya module pictures. What the hell? ISS Zarya module pictures. Oh my god, middle finger to these. Well, I've got Wikipedia, I think. No, I don't want NASA. Wikipedia. What's this one? Take that, Wikipedia. That's what Tyler said. Yeah, anyway, time to do stuff. Blah, 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 nipple. Oh, you know what? I can just go onto my website and it'll have images. Here we go. I found this so we'll know. Let's see.
Will we go over onto that couch? It'll be a bit better.
Yeah, but I've got to.
Oh.
I just want to remember. Dang it, no images on this.
This view from external cameras on the International Space Station showing the strobe lights on the Cygnus craft. Everything continuing to proceed as planned per the timeline. All of Cygnus's engine firings have been perfectly normal, and all of the spacecraft systems have operated
we could
in
move over to
flawless
that
fashion,
couch if that's better for
since
you.
the
Cygnus
was launched atop an Orbital Sciences Antares rocket from Pad 0A at the Mid-Atlantic Regional Spaceport at the Wallops Flight Facility in Virginia on Sunday afternoon.
Move your butt.
We just like put the Lego boxes on the ground in front of us.
Yep.
And
So
if
yeah,
we
you can see
move
the Cygnus approach.
if we move the laptop, so like if we move it back a bit,
Yeah,
so
you
we
can
can
move
like
it.
have some room space.
Yep, you could do that.
Put all these lines.
Yeah, that thing's going good.
We're about
Look, so
3.5
I'll just put all
minutes
these
away
in
from
line.
entering an
Yeah.
orbital
You can move that up.
sunrise
Okay,
for
sorry,
Cygnus
check
and the
this image
International
out.
Space Station. The two craft moving from southwest and northeast in an orbit inclined 51.6 degrees to either side of the equator, approaching the southern coastline of Baja California and the west coast of Mexico.
Baja California.
Baja.
Yeah, Baja.
And the Baja.
Cygnus just
You have to
40
sit, like, near
meters
to-
away from the International Space Station,
Oh,
some
yeah, because you're
110
booty.
feet.
Because your booty is big. You've got big booty. So yeah. I love how you just said that on video.
Huh?
I love how you just said that on video. Anyway, if I can find the bits, find the bits. Can I
There's
find the
an
bits?
image upstairs.
Then what we do this here. Yeah. Two more. We need to make this.
Bolts of lightning 260 miles below the Cygnus cargo
Wait,
craft and the International Space Station.
Lego ISS instructions.
Now passing over Baja California.
It's now passing over Baja California. So you heard that. What the hell? Okay, you can see the Cygnus. I think it's the, yeah. You can make out the Cygnus satellite. Oh, I found it. Yep.
It's actually a Lego set.
I know that. See? Lego. You could probably make that here. Because I've got loads of Lego. That's what I have those parts.
What do you need to do?
Oh wow, this is like, oh my god, this comes like chocolate and all. Oh shit, eat.
Oh look, we could use like these pieces for the solar panels.
Cygnus now just
Oh, no,
35
because- no,
meters
this
away
is
from the
not
International
good.
Space Station. Just over 100
I see
feet
there's
separating
another one here.
Cygnus from its destination.
Just do this. Like the
It
solar
will
panel.
put the brakes on at 30 meters or 98 feet away. That final hold point coming up in a couple of minutes.
Let's check that image out, because that might be useful.
Do a space station comparison.
Listen, we'll do a space station too.
It'd be like so funny if they put that like in space.
She wouldn't just have brought up like a level or something.
And they launched it.
I just type in level ISS, I don't read the instructions.